Crime safety in downtown Augusta has been a years-long issue. Nearly 1 year ago, Broad Street almost became the scene of a mass shooting when two suspects fired at one another on a crowded sidewalk.
People are pushing and shoving. Everybody's rushing to the front. Chaos, chaos.
And the year before that, a spray of gunfire between deputies and an armed suspect in broad daylight, along with a 13-year-old boy and a handful of others shot and killed downtown.
It's not the answer, and it never will be.
Business owners who call Broad Street home wondering when enough is enough.
And nothing has been done until somebody got shot with an assault rifle. That's a huge concern.
Well, hopes are high that a new administration can spell change for the Garden City. There was a meeting tonight on this topic. Sydney, you were at that meeting, and what did they have to say?
Well, the sheriff says this is not going to be the first time he has these face-to-face conversations with these business owners. He says this is a collaboration. So from his team to business owners to neighbors, he wants everyone involved here.
When you're talking about businesses, homes, and apartments, these are all places people are proud of.
At the end of the day, if you take good care of your house and you have a presence in your house, your house will be respected.
And many look at downtown Augusta as home.
And I think that's what Richmond County authorities are doing. They're taking and having a presence in the downtown area so this space will be respected.
Having face-to-face conversations is a start.
And also to let them know that we want to know when there are concerns of theirs and make sure that we hear them and their concerns are being met with actions.
And it's something many business owners have asked for, going back several years.
The change already is good. You know, with everything else, it just takes time. So really, I'm looking forward to when it all calms down and the smoke settles, because it's still new. 5 months into the year, it's still all new. You know, a year from now, 2 years from now, I mean, who's to tell? Downtown's going to be great.
Safety is key to making downtown thrive.
Like I said, we still have some things we have to tweak and kind of work on to continue to make downtown safer and, you know, make people want to come and enjoy what we have to offer downtown.
In 5 months, the change that you see, this many people that are here, that's because they're concerned and they know he'll listen.
And Sydney, you and I were actually at the scene of that shooting last year in downtown Augusta. The former sheriff actually held a news conference as business owners surrounded him to listen to him, share their concerns. They were frustrated. They wanted some change. And tonight, it felt like it was a chance to change the perspective on safety in downtown Augusta.
And I actually spoke to one of those frustrated business owners, the owner of the Loft, and you heard him say it's almost a night and day change that he's seen in downtown. And he agrees there are still some things to tweak and that crime is going to happen. But overall, Will, a very different conversation I had with him today versus when we spoke last year.
And as he said, we're still early on, so there is some change and some time that we can expect with all of that. But what's the sheriff's office plan for summer safety this summer?
Well, he says the summer safety plan is already in place. They have one deputy on foot per block, and then they have a mix of marked and unmarked cars. And then as for holidays and other summertime events, they plan to have all hands on deck.
And we've seen that increased patrol. We've seen that on social media. A lot of people talking about that. A deputy almost on every block down there as well. So it's been a big change down there in downtown Augusta. But we've also heard this from a lot of businesses too. When there's a crime or a shooting that happens in downtown, you know, they're standing up saying downtown is safe. We still want people to come down here. So sheriff's office taking action, hoping for some change moving forward.
Yeah, and a lot of the business owners that I spoke to had a lot of positive things to say. And they say leaving that meeting today, they actually felt like the sheriff was listening to their concerns. So as you heard from the owner of the Loft, he says downtown is going to be great. He's looking forward to the summer months and as the years go by.
Something we'll continue to keep our eyes on as Eugene Brantley continues in his new administration. Zaina.